10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Now here's Angsler. Pass to Sykes. 5 to shoot. Here's Angsler. Edwards, ring covering. Edwards misses. Right side, Stewart. The second chance effort, and she sinks the layup.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Sykes outside. Pass to Melbourne. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Sykes outside for 3. The shot that time not on target.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Jones with it, guarded by Austin. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trick to the line to shoot 2.
Love the physical play. Jones going up hard inside.
First trip to the line for her here. And she knocks down the first one. The Dream making a switch here. And good on the second, so she makes both.
You just got to love the old school nature of Jones's game. 6'3", doesn't take a lot of threes, knows her role, interior scoring and defense.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Dolson. Let's go with a 3. Good on the triple.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
The left wing. Dimes. That's good.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Here's Sutton. Here's Van Loo. They get the rebound. Edwards with the bucket.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long.
Pass to Jones. Over Dolson. And there's another one for the Dream.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
No, you know, the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Samuelson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Sutton. Puts up the 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Now Canada to the wing on the left. Here's Dimes. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside, Samuelson with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Washington. Sutton, no good. Outside Canada. Pass to Dimes. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Sutton. To the inside. Samuelson outside. And another miss by Washington. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one goes in.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Van Loo can't hit.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And an over overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Dream out in front, up by 15. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And the Dream have been rolling along, haven't they?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far, and they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dimes. Pass to Stewart. Over Sykes. Stewart can't hit.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball, and I think they really got to clean it up if they want to win this game.
You know, it's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Pulls it from 20, buries the jump shot.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Van Loo. The three-pointer off the mark.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
The three-pointer is on target.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Pass to Van Loo. 6 to shoot. Samuelson. Looking to end the run. Buries it from three-point range.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Stewart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Time called here, the Mystics decide to talk it over.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
And that's a foul called on Dimes. That is their first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Van Loo. Here's Kune. Van Loo. Guarded by Dimes. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The Mystics again can't hit. Right side, Stewart. Now here's Dimes. Goes up from the top of the key. On grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And that's a foul called on Dimes. That's foul number 2 for her. Stolen. And here's Canada. Pass to Dimes. No good on the three.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
So both teams changing it up here. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Brink. Shoots over Austin. And she can't bank that one in. Now here's Dolson. That shot missing. It's been all dream. Now here's Brink. Guarded by Austin. Brianna Stewart from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock him down.
Pass to Angsler. Back to Samuelson. Clock at 6. And here's Austin. Here's Dolson. Drops in the tray.
I don't know if you'll see a better J from a player 6'5" or taller. Dolson looks like a guard the way she shoots.
Here's Stewart. Over Dolson. Stewart with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Samuelson outside. For three. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Pass to Gray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as you were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Angsler. And here's Melbourne. Brittany Sykes outside. Canada grabs the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Angsler. Sykes. Pass to Austin. Just 5 to shoot. Sykes outside. From deep. The Mystics again can't hit.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Here's Melbourne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That'll be her second foul of the game. Here's Austin. Over to the left wing. Now Melbourne. Over Canada. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Team foul.
It's going to be on Aaliyah Edwards. And it's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. She's perfect from the line this time. And here's Melbourne. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Austin, guarded by Uhas. Here's Sykes. And she can't stop the run as that misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
And here's Melbourne. Sykes outside. Soft touch off the glass.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
Gray outside. Brink. From down in the low post, it goes. Here's Melbourne, guarded by Canada. Now Melbourne, looking for her first basket still in this one. Austin inside, guarded by Uhas. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
Check out Austin overcoming the foul and insisting on getting her shot to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. And that one misses. It's been all dream. Outside Canada. Rebounded by the Mystics. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sykes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That's her third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line to shoot two. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Whether she's in the starting lineup or coming off the bench, Brittany Sykes does whatever the team needs. She's a solid rotational piece for them.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Brink. She's covered by Edwards. Brink's shot is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Dream out in front, just dominating this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And so here's Atlanta. Dimes with the ball. Brink. She's covered by Edwards. Brink, the shot is good.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here is Sykes. Defense is right there. Melbourne. Angstler the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Sykes. Sinks the triple.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Now here's Dimes. And again, the dream score.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Dimes. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Screen by Austin. Here's Sykes. Pass to Edwards. Another shot. Green with the rebound. Outside Stewart. The teardrop falls in.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Dimes. Angstler with it. Pass to Austin. Sykes. Over Gray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Great to see the mid-range still used. Sykes loves this area of the court. It really fits her game.
To the paint. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Dream, Brianna Jones.
And she makes the first. She hits both from the stripe. Here's Melbourne. No scoring yet from her,
Timeout.
but that's likely to change. Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
All right, let's continue on the court. Come on and get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew. Your Breakers Dance Crew.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That's her 3rd foul of the game. Sykes, great defending. Here's Austin.
Well, nice job contesting without fouling by Jones using her size.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Brink. Here's Jones. And she lays it straight in.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Dimes. Back to Sykes. And stolen by Alicia Gray. Pass to Dimes. Here's Brink. She's covered by Edwards. And here's Stewart. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Screened by Sykes. Pass to Melbourne. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That will get her 4th foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter play now. Screened by Austin. And a foul on Gray. That's foul number 2 for her.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
And here's Melbourne. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Sykes. 3 on the clock. Over Gray. Sykes, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Brink. And she drops in the layup off glass.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Now Melbourne. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Dimes. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Enksler. And there's another one for the Dream.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Sykes outside. Austin. Down low. It's Melbourne. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Dimes. The 3. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Just like the coaches drew it up. Easy hoop. Gray with the perfect feed.
And that's a foul. Foul called on Dimes. That's her 5th foul.
She should have been a little more careful. That's her 5th foul, and she's walking on a fine line.
Sykes with the ball. She's got 11. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Pass to Uhas.
Mystics foul. Stephanie Dolson. Second.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Foul. At the line for the Dream, Dorka Uhas. 2 shots.
Take a break.
The first one falls. That one is no good.
Dream foul.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
So it's Washington now. To the left side wing. Pass to Enksler. Now here's Dolson. Here's Van Loo. Shot clock at 6. And here's Samuelson. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. To the paint. Out to the wing. It's rebounded by Enksler.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Dolson in the post. Rebound by Uhas. On the wing, Alicia Gray. She's guarded by Enksler. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well done to finish that one off.
Alicia Gray. 2 minutes remaining.
So it's Washington now. Pass to Van Loo. To the wing on the left. Here's Samuelson. That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first.
Here's Gray. Now here's Uhas. Puts it up from 17. Gray, no good.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Here's Enxler. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Here's Gray. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Finishes extremely well. Gray shrugs off defenders with ease.
Pass to Samuelson. Van Loo. Gray defending. Here's Van Loo. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Samuelson. Guarded by Canada. Samuelson's shot is off. Now here's Gray. 13 points in this game. Pass to Uhas. Misses from close range.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
They get it back. Edwards. Count it. Good. Here's Canada. It'll count. And it's good at the buzzer. Wow.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Dream delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Pass to Kone. Dolson.
The mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
At the line for your Washington Mystics, Stephanie Dolson. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so she hits both. And here is Gray. Pass to Billings. A shot from the low post. Is good.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
On with the ball, guarded by Uhas. And here's Dolson. And it's Billings with the rebound. Uhas, guarded by Dolson. Uhas can't get it to go. Left side, Samuelson. Beyond the arc. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Gray outside. And that one's good.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight. That foul gives her 4 on the day, so she only has 2 to spare the rest of the way. That's not ideal.
Here's Van Loo. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Goes back up. The shot will not fall. Anshu with some nice defense. Takes the three. Van Loo can't hit. And so here's Atlanta. Canada up top. She's guarded by Samuelson. Back to Gray. And she's good on the three ball.
And she had one in the first as well. And look, we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown. So the defense can't forget about her.
Pass to Van Loo. Now here's Hahn, guarded by Juhas. Here's Kune. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Right side, Canada. And here's Billings. From deep, Alicia Gray. The offensive rebound.
Mystics foul. Han Ju. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Green.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. She makes 1 of 2 that time. Carly Samuelson on the wing, guarded by Dimes. From downtown, that one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Dimes, that's good.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Samuelson outside. Angsler. Stewart comes with the double team. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Melbourne. Clock at 6. Screen by Austin. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now here's Dimes. Out to the wing. Brianna Stewart from outside. It's rebounded by Angsler.
Well, she had 1 3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Canada. Carly Samuelson on the wing. Fires the three. And another three for Washington.
She has been on a tear from three-point range today.
Pass to Brink. To the left side wing. Here's Dimes. And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
Yeah, she's really turned it around this half, shooting at a high percentage from the field.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Canada. Now Melbourne. Outside Edwards. Now Melbourne. Pass to Angsler. Lets it go from deep. Canada grabs the board. Outside Stewart. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First. Personal foul.
And that'll go on Emily
Second team
Angsler.
foul.
Well, for my money, Stewart, the toughest
line,
assignment in the league.
Brianna Stewart.
The first free throw is good. The Dream making a switch here. Doesn't get the second.
And not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner, someone you build your entire franchise around.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Austin. Sykes. Screen by Austin. Now here is Sykes. Guarded by Dimes. And here's Melbourne. That one, no good. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. To the middle. And that one's good. Jones.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Melbourne. Gray defending. Pass to Angsler. Over to the wing. Austin with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Sykes outside. Good on the bucket.
When you look up score in the WNBA dictionary, Sykes should come up. She just has a nose for getting buckets.
Here's Dimes. Here's Brink. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there. Now Melbourne. Pass to Angsler. Sykes, guarded by Dimes. Austin with it. Sykes outside. Screens the three-pointer.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Yes, it's good. And Washington has possession. To the inside. Austin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Out to the left wing. Here's Dimes. The basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Outside Edwards. Sykes. No good with the triple. Now here's Gray. Pass to Brink. And it's Austin with the rebound. Here's Melbourne. Now here's Edwards. Brittany Sykes for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And the Atlanta Dream will move on.
What an incredible accomplishment, getting to the WNBA Finals. I'm just telling the players enjoy this. Every player in the world dreams getting to a finals.
It's just so difficult to win a series. To even get to this point, to take the next step, hats off to this team.
And now they get a crowd.